Who's playing both?
Okay, we got 5 color on the left. That would be Jacob. And on the right, we have Eldrazi. That would be Paulo. Let's see how this goes. Ancient Tomb passed the turn. Wasteland.
Fexiball just came out when I was playing.
We've seen the Eldrazi deck on stream a few times recently get rocked by land destruction of various kinds. Let's see how this plays out. Here's Tamio. People in the chat rooting for Paulo. Harry Houdini has gifted a sub. 127 now on the channel for Harry Houdini, who continues to be a pillar of the 90s MTG community. Number 4 all-time on our leaderboard. Thank you, Harry. We couldn't do it without you. We couldn't do it. All right, a ponder after Tamio makes it. Oh, God. Is that supposed to be a clue? The red sleeve? Oh. Oh, my God. What is that?
Attempt to cast Babel.
Sure.
Is that a manifest dread on the battlefield? Unclaimed Territory and Eldrazi Temple are the lands on Paulo's side. Here's It That Betrays. No, that's glaring. Oh, man. This happened to me on yesterday's stream. The Muckbanger.
And how amazing it was, like, the most disgusting part ever.
Let me get a meticulous archive.
Glaring Flesh Raker. Flesh Banger. Yorion has been revealed. It's in the top center of your screen, sitting there ready to go. No companion indicator card either. Agent Potato has arrived, says, sorry, I'm late. Have a doctor's note treating for a mild case of tempo. Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't product fatigue, AJ Potato, a real thing that people suffer from and isn't funny.
Cast Up the Beanstalk.
Here's Up the Beanstalk. I make this mistake every stream. I eat a bunch of almonds before the stream, and then I'm like choking on almonds. All right, so Swords of Plowshares takes out the Muckbanger.
Go to combat with the clue.
Tamio attacks, makes another awful clue.
I can hold on. Let me just.
Correcting the positioning of that Muckbanger. It is in exile. That one's Muckbanger. What's the other one called?
I'm just gonna attack first.
What's the red one called? The Clothes Hanger?
I'm gonna do the same sequence.
Yep.
And trigger.
Eldrazi Cookie Baker? Line Banger? Oh, the Linebacker, yeah.
Go ahead.
Kozilek's Command. X is 1. Trying to eliminate Tamio. And make a spawn. Force. Pitching Force.
Resolve Force Will.
Tamio lives on. The 2 clues are the red sleeve in the top center of your screen. We'll see if Tamio can flip in this game. The Tamio Planeswalker Inquisitive Scholar is a good one. Inquisitive Student has been an interesting addition to the Legacy format, I would say. Here's Fable of the Mirror Breaker, a card that we don't see that frequently in Legacy these days, but still a staple, I guess. The amount of Fable of the Mirror Breaker I've seen in Legacy recently has dropped quite a bit. What's going to be Jacob's Goblin token? Let's see.
I am going to play a Captain Souls Naming Wizard.
Sure.
I will tap it.
Okay, at least a cool Goblin token.
Arena.
Sure.
Attack with 2.
So, it's not it is uncomfortable. Yeah, no.
So Paulo has played an Ancient Tomb. Maybe going to follow up with some more exciting Eldrazi here. Hasn't really had a powerful start to this game. But these Eldrazi decks can, even late game, drop some Eldrazi on the board and start attacking and win. So this is not over. Thought Not Seer, there's a start.
Mystery Rainforest, Leyline Binding, Swords of Flashes.
Misty Rainforest, Leyline Binding, and Swords to Plowshares. Going for Leyline Binding. Okay. Okay. At least Swords to Plowshares will gain Paulo some life, I guess. Cracking a fetch now. We may see an end step Thought Not Seer elimination here. No, actually just going for Xander's Lounge. Okay. That would be the Grixis land.
My turn. Draw for turn.
Maestros, for those of you that are not obsessed with Alara block.
Trigger Fable the Mirror Breaker.
Some of you are obsessed. All right, Misty Rainforest gets cracked here. Oh, it gets sacrificed. Discarded. I said the wrong thing twice. Discarded to Fable of the Mirror Breaker. All right, Swords on the Thought Not Seer. Draw a card.
I'll draw cards. Trigger Cameo.
Okay, Tamio will flip. Inquisitive Scholar will plus up to 4 loyalty.
Attack you for 2. Trigger, make a treasure.
Goblin Shaman attacks, make a treasure. Brainstorm for Jacob now. Paulo needs to get the offense up and running. This is slipping away quickly. Wasteland on Ancient Tomb. Okay. Is it better to hit Ancient Tomb or Eldrazi Temple there? I don't know. Kind of past the point in this game where, you know, the early Sowing that's so funny. I was about to mention Sowing Mycospawn. All right, so Sowing Mycospawn getting cast now, but a little bit late to the party. I mean, we already have a developed board on Jacob's side, but you could see games where the Sowing Mycospawn comes down a bit earlier, blows up some key lands, especially for a 5-color control deck like this, like the Meticulous Archive and Xander's Lounge. And then fetch Eye of Ugin. Okay, Eye of Ugin's now on the board. Some rearranging over here on Jacob's side.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to crack a clue.
Okay, end step sacking one of the clues to draw a card. Waves 31 has arrived, says probably should have wasted Eldrazi Temple. Don't think there's much non-Eldrazi spells in the deck. Yeah, I guess my thinking on that was make them pay 2 life if they want to use their land. I don't know how important it is, though. Maybe if I had to, like, say what was the correct one, I would say you're supposed to waste Eldrazi Temple there.
Start with the Brainstorm.
But I'm not super strong on it. All right, Brainstorm. Tamio is not yet plus this turn. Reflections of Kiki Jiki now on the board, summoning Sick. There's a Goblin Shaman. Top left of your screen, there's a treasure sitting underneath up the beanstalk. And then the red face-down card in a sleeve is the clue token. Richard and Pizza says, which one does the spreadsheet say is the correct one to Wasteland? Richard and Pizza, I have no frickin' idea. Chandler Tron says, homesick, great to catch the stream live. Get well soon. And then a resub from Chandler Tron, 13 months. Appreciate that.
Rocker. Cast Leyline Binding, trigger.
Leyland Binding, 2 Beanstalk triggers. Jacob jumping way ahead on cards, going to exile this Sowing Mika Spawn.
I'll attack you for 2, make another treasure. I took one with the fetch, pass 2.
Urion sitting top center. Just trying to keep everybody posted what's on the board here. Ooh, what's this card? Oh, this is the green one whose name I also don't remember. This is oh crap. These Eldrazi from MH3, I just cannot remember their names. My brain is not capable of remembering. Eldrazi Repurposer, I believe, is this one. It's one of the less commonly seen new Eldrazi, but it does get some play.
I have a distinct there was a music festival called Bumbershoot. I watched the Oscar.
Oh, was that a different card? Wait, which one was that? Did I get that wrong? Territory color? Was that what that was? It was a little bit hard to see with the foiling. Apologies.
I'll go to combat. Attack you for 10, make 2 treasures.
Okay, 4th year Lingus. It looks like. Big attack. Become the Monarch. I think this game is completely out of reach for Paulo at this point, but we'll see. Okay, game 1 goes to 5 color. Anybody rooting against the Eldrazi, that was a victory for you. Okay, so Twitch chat seems to think that was territory color. My bad. My bad. I don't think I've seen territory color on legacy tables before.
That's fine.
How many cards in Paulo's deck? I'm assuming it's just a 60-card deck. It might look tall. Some of these people use some of these players use those thicker inner sleeves. I don't even know what they're called. All right, Lotus Petal, Eye of Ugin.
You can't pay.
Line Breaker. What happened here?
Go ahead.
Volcanic Island Pass.
Because the Line Breaker, you have to pay a colorless. Paulo forgot that. Yeah.
No problem.
You do still have to pay the colorless in the cost. It's not just reduced by Eye of Ugin. All right, Lotus Petal getting sacked here. Nope. Just It That Betrays using Eldrazi Temple.
So I'll target this.
That's fine.
I get
Consign to Memory, countering the Line Breaker. It That Betrays will stick. So Eldrazi Temple was able to split its colorless mana between the 2 spells, which makes sense.
I'll float one. Sure.
I'm gonna fetch.
Just a Pig, thank you for the sub with Prime. 11 months. Appreciate that.
So now, no more non-triggers.
Will Just a Pig stick with us for one more month and get the 1-year badge? I don't know if we can count on it, but we'll see. Here's Damping Sphere. That's interesting.
Yeah, just makes one mana.
One, and one.
This one still reduces the cost, but when it makes mana, it only makes one.
Damping Sphere, an interesting one.
So, two Margaritas.
One green. Okay.
Attack. 4.
Sure. All right. 15.
Okay, Sowing Make a Spawn, no kicker. Just going to search for a land here, put it into play. A forest, it looks like from Zendikar or Battle for Zendikar. Very flavorful choice. The land choice is Cavern of Souls, naming Eldrazi. It that betrays will attack.
Is that cavern?
Yeah. Okay.
Cavern of Souls is a nasty one. I don't know the name of the Lord of the Rings Cavern of Souls, but I've seen these in person. I played against Paulo, and this Lord of the Rings Cavern of Souls looks amazing. Like, I wish I had some. All right, up the Beanstalk. Trigger draw. Is it Path of the Dead? Whatever it is, it looks dope. All right, Scalding Tarn, pass the turn.
Eldrazi.
Secluded Courtyard, naming Eldrazi, of course.
Yes.
One.
Yes.
One green. Yeah. 2. 3.
I have so much healing and I didn't draw any of it.
Okay, so Make a Spawn with kicker is nasty here. Seems like Paulo's going to gonna hit Volcanic Island and search for land. Harry says this isn't my preferred version of the Eldrazi deck. What would be the preferred version, Harry? Finding Wasteland and then wasting Savannah. This is gross. This is kind of what I was talking about in game 1, that, you know, these starts from the Eldrazi deck are really hard to beat for 5 color. Just one land in play now with some ridiculous amount of power on the board.
It's the nomads, obviously. It's doing this not the shooter.
Could potentially be facing lethal next turn if a line breaker hits. Cavern of Souls available. Yeah, Damping Sphere not looking very interesting right now for sure. It didn't do a whole lot in this game, unfortunately. Scalding Tarn getting cracked here. Xander's Lounge. Yeah, the Make a Spawn is a nightmare for these control decks for sure. Maybe not the basic heavy Jeskai builds that we've been seeing. Like we've seen Audrey play those on stream recently. Leyline Binding. Gonna remove a Sowing Make a Spawn, okay.
Yeah, well,
I paid 2 for it.
Oh my goodness, I've been calling this card It That Betrays the whole time, haven't I? It's It That Heralds the End. Did I say the wrong name? These Eldrazi... I suck at keeping track of these Eldrazi. It That Heralds the End. I think I put the wrong card up several times during this match. I have failed. Okay, with Urion revealed, Jacob has mulliganed to 6. Paulo will mulligan one more time, it looks like.
well, you might have a surgical stone. Well, you can cast surgical.
Yeah.
Well, but
Who knows?
Oh, okay. So multi 6 for both. Both players multi 6. Misty Rainforest crack. Pass the turn. It'll probably crack and find a tapped land. Maybe Xander's Lounge. Maybe Ridiculous Archives. Cavern of Souls to start the game. That's not a good sign. Lotus Petal, Lotus Petal. Uh-oh.
This goes directly in.
Yeah, because it's mills. Just mills, yeah.
Chalice on 1. Okay, that can be countered on the stack. It will be problematic if it sticks, but isn't the end of the world for the Leyline Binding deck.
Mill my deck.
And then you're gonna
Assign it.
Okay, gotcha.
Ball therapy first.
What are the good and bad matchups for Eldrazi? I mean, any stompy deck like this with Chalice and a bunch of consigned to memory countering Chalice, that's not too bad. Stompy decks, I mean, good against, generally speaking, good against control, but can be a little bit worse against combo-y stuff. Breakfast, Painter, Reanimator, generally speaking, for stompy decks, tend to be a little worse.
Kill combo? Because when you do like 4 cards.
Specifically for the Eldrazi deck, I think Painter and Breakfast, if I'm not mistaken, are a little tough. I haven't played this Eldrazi deck, but the control decks are a good matchup.
We're here, right? Low stakes and practice.
Worked really hard building. It's very simple. We share
Did you report?
everything else is more. The player who cannot draw cards loses a game.
Okay, here's the Flesh Raker.
Wasteland, John.
Let's do one where you're on the play and one where you.
Okay, Wasteland takes out the Eldrazi Temple, prioritizing knocking Paulo down 2 mana. All right, a replacement Eldrazi Temple. Line Breaker.
Four. Oh, yeah. I took festival.
I'll keep.
Let's do it. I'm going to cast this.
Ooh, nice pull off the top. Triumph of St. Catherine. Looks like a Surge foil. Wow. PVDH in the chat, a respected opinion always, says, I've had most issues with regular old blue-black frog and Grixis frog, but it's a bit build dependent. Okay. Okay.
So it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So yeah, since I'm dealing, you want to go first?
Here's Thought-Knot Seer. We'll take a look at the hand. Lorien Revealed, Prismatic Ending, and Terminus.
Two or less times it's smaller. By the way, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take them all.
Oh wait, I didn't even cast.
You didn't do the 3 cards?
I didn't even look at the 3 cards.
Probably going to be Prismatic Ending here, I guess.
First card I drew. Go ahead.
Lindo, thank you for the sub, 7 months. Could take Lorien Reveal. I was just going to say, could take Lorien Reveal to prevent another land drop. That actually seems pretty good.
I want to take the chance with it. I'm going to take the chance.
Do we attack into St. Catherine here? Oh, no, that doesn't really make sense, right? Isn't Thought-Knot Seer brand new? Oh, because Linebreaker. Okay. So, gonna block Thought-Knot Seer to trade, it looks like. Some trample, some lifelink. And then gonna resolve St. Catherine's ability, then draw a card off Thought-Knot Seer. Is this being done in the right order? Hold on.
This would happen first because I'm a non-active player. So did you want to cut this or randomize it? Okay.
Okay, I guess it is being done in the right order now that I think about it. Okay. Active player, non-active player stuff happens, and then a card gets drawn.
Yeah.
Play a Mystery for it.
Looks like a Swords of Plowshares was drawn. That's pretty good for Jacob. Jacob not out of this game. Ah, Wasteland on the Tundra. Not too bad.
Still in your main phase. So with the way no game 3.
Okay, Linebreaker gets removed before combat. Null Drifter. Okay. Just going to draw 2. Null Drifter will die.
For turn. You already wasted my turn.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Go to my turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
You can pass it.
Equipping the shoe.
I don't believe that Eldrazi spawn in the bottom right is in play. That might just be sitting there. Okay, here's that 5-drop that we were talking about earlier.
One thing I gotta go
So it's now a 2-1. Fine.
You can. I don't think it matters.
Territory color.
We got the beats going.
Reveal, keep it in my hand.
Thank you, Simply Cole. Appreciate it.
14.
Attempt to cast Grindstone.
So yeah, it's name, and then I do the top part, we get milled, and it's the name card that I draw 2 cards. So I draw.
Okay, color has 7 power, so it's coming in for 7.
13.
Go ahead.
Play with Sanctuary tap. Yes.
Ugh, Mystic Sanctuary tap pass the turn, not very good. Cavern of Souls. Land drop. Makes a landfall trigger. Thought not steer to hand.
Fable.
Harry Houdini excited about everything going on.
Getting blasted.
3,
Go ahead.
4, 2.
Yep. Yeah.
Thought not steer hits. Can't be countered. Force of Will, Terminus, Prismatic Ending, Jace. The Mind Sculptor.
You know what? Forget you.
Go ahead.
No respect for
Nope.
I can't because I'm gonna die.
What's the right choice here? I guess Force of Will. Maybe Prismatic Ending. I don't know.
Bad position.
All right, that is the match. Territory color and Thought Not Seer swing for lethal on the following turn. GG's.